Outer Channel.
Good evening, everybody. This is Kurt Weller, and I got Greg Lester on the line. And I think I just want to say the first thing that I wanted to report was about Bob Dylan having been shot to death by police officers in New Jersey. Greg, have you heard about this?
No, you scooped me. Are you serious?
Yeah, they I guess they took him back to his hotel, and then he started acting out, and they just gunned him down. 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Of course, I'm just kidding, everybody. Outer Channel, we're not here to make the news. We only report some news, but would that be weird if that happened?
Yeah, that would be nuts,
well,
man.
You probably know what I'm talking about, right? Bob Dylan was people are up in arms because Bob Dylan was arrested or questioned in New Jersey.
I don't know
recently.
anything about it. I'm not a big Dylan guy, so I hadn't heard about it.
I just heard about it on Facebook. I guess Bob Dylan was walking down the streets, and somebody reported him or something, or said there was a suspicious-looking character. So the cops came up, and they had no idea who the hell he was, even after he said he was Bob Dylan, which is like a lot of people are upset about that. But the arresting officer was like 24 years old, so God, why would he know who Bob Dylan is?
Right? Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I think they're more upset that like they're starting to realize that none of that crap that they took so seriously ever really was really that meaningful. And it's like, I mean, it's already like what? It's like two generations later, and they're already not knowing who this guy is, and it's because it's irrelevant.
I wish I didn't know who Bob Dylan was, to be quite frank.
I wish I did too. I mean, I wrote on the Facebook thing. I said, if I saw Bob Dylan walking by in my house, I would think he's some filthy hobo trying to boost something out of my car. Because that's what he looks like. He looks like a filthy hobo. He looks like he's just disgusting to me. And I think he's just the worst person on earth. I can think of maybe a couple other people that are bad, but anyway, so I guess President Obama said that the officer acted stupidly, and he's inviting the arresting officer and Bob Dylan to the White House for beers.
Right. That's good.
But that
would be amazing if that was true. God, I wish that was true.
Wouldn't it be great if that's what he became known for, was like the president that always has people over for beers?
Right.
And it should start getting to like a point where it's completely looks like we have a caller. Looks like we already angered somebody.
All right.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Oh, is this who is this sounds like somebody we know. Greg, can you guess who that is?
Rich.
My God, man, you are correct.
So anyway, Rich, did you hear that Bob Dylan got pulled over by the cops and taken back to his hotel?
What did he get pulled over for?
Looking like a filthy piece of shit bum.
Sounds good to me. Did they beat him before they took him back?
No, that's the thing. Everybody's all up in arms about it, and like, I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, if he was wandering around my neighborhood, I'd want him to pick his ass up too. He was
definitely.
He was probably rummaging through somebody's cans.
I could see that.
Yeah, all these people are acting like it's such a big deal to get stopped by the police when you're walking around at night. How many times have we gotten stopped by the police? I mean, when you're growing up, you're always getting stopped by the police. They want to know what you're doing, and you tell them.
Well, sure. People seem to forget that the police are there. I mean, not only to make arrests and stop bad guys, but they're public safety officers. And if you make the wrong choice of meandering about some neighborhood in the middle of the night, doing nothing except looking grimy and nefarious, and they stop you, well, whose fault is that? Definitely not the police's fault.
Yeah, and especially when they stop you and you're all like,
yeah.
They probably didn't know what the hell he was talking about. They probably thought he was like some fucking Al-Qaeda with that beard and the hair.
Looking all decrepit and malnourished.
I mean, he's a disgusting human being. And that's what I mean. Like all the John Lennon fans out there, like that's what would have happened. That you know what I mean? So you should be thankful. All right, so I've alienated like what? How many of the audience have I eliminated now?
Can there be that many Dylan people listening though? I don't know.
I'd have a hard time believing that.